It's been very much a collaborative initiative. So last summer, I think we were approached by some members of the private sector, so Sustainabuild and Gamma Architects, who were interested in doing something, working with government, working with young people to try and make some kind of positive contribution to the community. And as a result of various brainstorming sessions, we came up with, working with the schools, trying to get the kids to do something positive within the area around their school. And so the Park to Park initiative was born.
What will this initiative see actually happening?
So the children have been given a brief to reimagine a parking space as something else, something that could contribute something positive to the community. So we've highlighted some of the problems that we feel Gibraltar faces, so a lack of biodiversity, pollution from traffic, a lack of space, the fact that we generate a lot of waste. And so taking on those different factors, they've been asked to imagine a new life for a parking space. And what we're seeing is at the moment, most of them are in the design phase, so they're coming up with their ideas and their design process, working with the architects and the engineers. And then we have Wildlife and GJBS, who are also supporting the project, who are going to help them to actually construct their parks, bring them to life, and actually bring them out into the community for everybody to enjoy.
What's the response been from the school children so far?
I think it's been really positive. So I followed it sort of a little bit more at a distance, but we were at St. Joseph's on Friday listening to the presentations, and it's really fantastic how they've taken on board the ideas. They've understood the brief and they've really given it a lot of thought. It was really, really enjoyable.
The response has been incredibly positive, not only from the students, but the teachers and the LSAs involved in this project. We started with a research phase where the children have been looking at aspects of the different problems and challenges that was posed in the brief. We've been looking at pollution, we've been looking at waste management, we've been looking at space challenges in Gibraltar, and the kids have really risen to the challenge. And the beauty of this kind of project, I think, is the fact that everybody is participating. We have the collaboration from the professionals. We've had the input from the public because we organized an outdoor learning day where we had representatives from each of the Year 4 classes go to different locations in Gibraltar. We had some people in the coastline, so we had a group of children in Camp Bay. That we had others going to the airport and getting sort of the perspective of the tourists. We did an online survey. 123 people have participated so far. And they set up their questions, so they were thinking about the questions that they would ask. And I'm glad that we have this sort of collaborative approach to learning. I think it's very important. It gives the children an opportunity to sort of engage in real world problems and challenges, and I think that's priceless.
What impact are you expecting this initiative to have on the children and the community as well?
We're hoping that people will look at it with an open mind, and not focus on the inconvenience of losing a parking space, but rather focus on the positive benefits that this space is bringing, and trying to understand how Gibraltar might look if we were to prioritise different needs than our car-centred needs.